Good morning, class 9th. We are discussing causes. Till now, we have discussed economic, social, and political causes. Now, let us see the role of middle class. When middle class was emerging there in the France, okay, the 18th century witnessed the emergence of social groups termed the middle class, who earned their wealth through an expanding overseas trade and from the manufacture of goods such as woolen and silk textiles. Okay, मिडिल क्लास वो था जो कि वुलन और सिल्क की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग टेक्सटाइल्स से काम कर रहा था, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कर रहा था एंड एक्सपेंडिंग ओवरसीज ट्रेड. Okay, and it was contributing in overseas means out of the country. Okay, so it was contributing in trade also. Who? Middle class. And they were exporting woolen and silk, which was bought by the richer members of society. In addition to merchants and manufacturers, the third estate include professions such as lawyers and administrative officials which were educated. Okay, middle class believed that no group in society should be privileged by birth. मिडिल क्लास में जो लोग थे वो ये ऐसी सोच रखते थे दैट नो वन शुड बी गिवन द प्रिविलेज्ड. और बर्थ से किसको प्रिविलेज होना चाहिए? क्यों? बिकॉज ही हैज़ टेकन द बर्थ इन द क्लर्जीज फैमिली. नो, सोशल पोजिशन मस्ट डिपेंड ऑन हिज मेरिट. उसके क्या काम है, ओके, उसके आधार पे उसकी सोशल पोजिशन डिपेंड होनी चाहिए. Now let us discuss the immediate causes. Immediate means instant. So compelled by financial bankruptcy, the French Emperor Louis XVI called a meeting of Estates General in 1789. उसने Estates General की एक मीटिंग बुलाई किंग ने. It generated much heat as the members of Third Estate were determined to put forth their demand. और ये इससे थर्ड एस्टेट के जो मेंबर थे वो और भी ज़्यादा जोश में आ गए और वो अपनी जो डिमांड थी वो सबके सामने रखना चाहते थे. However, the first two estate, that is the clergy and nobility, refused to have a joint meeting with the third estate, and these two estates denied for the meeting. The members of third estate walked off the assembly. और फिर क्या हुआ? जो third estate के members थे, they walked out, they went out from the hall. Okay. Here in this meeting, the first and second estate sent 300 representatives each, who were seated in rows facing each other on two sides, while 600 members of the third estate had to stand at the back. और जो 600 members थे थर्ड एस्टेट के वो उनसे पीछे खड़े हुए थे. The third estate was represented by its more prosperous and educated members. Peasants, artisans, women were denied entry to the assembly, and these were not allowed to enter. However, their grievances and demands were listed in some 40,000 letters. Okay, उनकी जो भी शिकायतें थी, grievances में शिकायतें, and उनकी जो भी demands थी were listed some 40,000 letters. Okay, and which the representatives had brought with them, and they had brought with them. पहले जब कभी फ्रांस में एस्टेट्स जनरल की जब मीटिंग होती थी तो उसका प्रिंसिपल ये था दैट ईच एस्टेट हैड वन वोट. हर एक एस्टेट का एक ही वोट होता था. दिस टाइम टू लुई 16 वाज डिटरमाइंड टू कंटिन्यू द सेम प्रैक्टिस. ओके, बट members of the third estate demanded that voting now be conducted by the assembly as a whole, where each member would have one vote. ओके, हर मेंबर का 1 वोट होगा. इट मीन्स 300 and 300, 600 वोट्स तो फर्स्ट और सेकेंड एस्टेट्स के होते और थर्ड एस्टेट के, बिकॉज 600 मेंबर्स वर देयर, सॉरी 600 मेंबर्स वर देयर, सो उनके 1200 वोट होते. बट किंग रिजेक्टेड दिस प्रपोजल. Okay, so members of third estate walked out of the assembly in protest, and this was the main immediate cause. Now let us discuss the intellectual cause. The middle class favored a society based on freedom and equal laws and opportunities for all. Okay, they were demanding equal laws and equal opportunities for all. Okay, correct है ना. आज हमें भी तो यही चाहिए और हमें ये मिलता भी है हमारी कंट्री में. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, in his 2 treatises of government, Locke sought to refute the doctrine of divine and absolute right of the monarch. Actually, Jean-Jacques Rousseau was a great philosopher and writer of the book The Social Contract. Social Contract book के writer थे वो, and was a great philosopher. Philosopher means दार्शनिक, thinker. So, Rousseau, in his 2 agreements, 2 treaties, sought means request, okay, and refute means झूठा ठहराना. सो उसने रिक्वेस्ट की थी दैट डॉक्ट्राइन ऑफ डिवाइन एंड एब्सोल्यूट राइट ऑफ मोनार्क, कि मोनार्क का एब्सोल्यूट राइट है हर चीज़ पे, कंट्री की हर चीज़ पे एब्सोल्यूट राइट जो है, ऐसे प्रिंसिपल को, ऐसे डॉक्ट्राइन को झूठा ठहराया जाए, मीन्स उसे ख़त्म किया जाए. ओके, एंड ही कैरिड द आइडिया फॉरवर्ड, proposing a form of government based on a social contract between people and their representatives. उसने एक ऐसी गवर्नमेंट को प्रपोज किया था जो कि पीपल और उनके रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स पे बेस्ड हो. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंकर Montesquieu. He was also a great thinker in France and he wrote the book Spirit of Laws. Okay, Rousseau wrote which book? The Social Contract, and Montesquieu wrote the Spirit of Laws. So Montesquieu proposed a division of power within the government between the legislative, the executive and the judiciary. Okay, ये हमारे भी इंडिया में भी यही मॉडल है, and in other democratic countries also this model is there, that government is divided into 3 parts: legislative, executive and judiciary. This model of government was put into force in the USA also after the 13 colonies declared their independence from Britain. We already have discussed that Britain जो एक एनिमी था, उससे जो 13 अमेरिकन कॉलोनीज को इंडिपेंडेंस गेन करने में फ्रांस ने हेल्प की थी. ओके, The American Constitution and its guarantee of individual rights was an important example for political thinkers in France. And France में जो भी political thinkers थे, रूसो या मोंटेस्क्यू, इन्होंने उसी अमेरिकन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का एग्जाम्पल दिया था. Now the ideas of these philosophers were discussed intensively in saloons and coffee houses and spread among people through books and newspaper, books, saloon, coffee houses, हर जगह इन फिलोसफर के आइडियाज़ की को डिस्कस किया जाने लगा. ओके, These were frequently read aloud in groups for the benefit of those who could not read and write, and those people who could not read and write. These were frequently read aloud. Okay, उनको जोर जोर से पढ़ के सुनाते थे. The news that Louis XVI planned to impose further taxes to be able to meet expenses of the state generated anger. और फिर Louis XVI की भी जो न्यूज़ लोगों में आई कि वो बहुत ही जल्दी फर्दर जो टैक्सेस है वो इम्पोज करने वाला है, तो इससे भी क्या हुआ, लोगों में गुस्सा और बढ़ गया. So these all 5 were the main causes which led to French Revolution. Okay, thank you. That's all for today.